Hello, all you hardcores out there. How are you doing? Russ here from Poker's Corner, biggest gob in sport. Part six here with Kent. Don't forget to click on the pinned comment in the comments section, take you straight to Human Nutrients website. Have a little nosy. Right, should be joined by Kent any second. Women loving men want to be him. Kent, let's just go straight balls deep on this one here. Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. According to the Gad, it's a dangerous fight, but he wants to watch it. And the rest of them are saying it's the biggest fight ever. Sam Jones is saying that, and blah de blah. What's your take on it all? And where are we now in the sport of boxing where Anthony Joshua is looking to take this fight, or his handlers are? Because he's not said no as of yet. Big Meech. What do you think of all this Jake Paul nonsense? And what do you think to Jake Paul being allowed to come into boxing and do what he wants?
I think I just think it's all a load of shite. To be honest with you, you look at the God when he talks about stuff like that. He's always been an apologist for Jake Paul for the last couple of years. He's basically foaming at the mouth when he talks about Jake Paul, which is just garbage. Like
His
I
personal friend,
did,
he said, didn't he, last week? My personal friend.
yeah. He only says that about people who he can get access off and help help himself. Getting around these people. Like he done it for Tyson Fury for long enough his whole career. Now he's gonna look to do it with obviously Jake Paul. But a dangerous fight. That's absolute shite. You look at you know look what Anthony Joshua done to Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou was a former UFC heavyweight champion. Francis Ngannou, in my opinion, beat Tyson Fury in that fight. And look what AJ done to Francis Ngannou, which he should have done to Francis Ngannou. That's exactly what Fury should have done to Francis Ngannou. Now, tell me right now, who is a much more skilled fighter in martial arts and boxing? Like if you combine the both,
Oh, between
as a
who?
per as Jake Paul and Francis Ngannou,
And Garno, you'd say, wouldn't you?
right? So you put those two guys out in the cobbles. Who would your money be on?
Francis Ngannou beats Jake Paul, and Joshua beats Jake Paul, in my opinion.
That's not even for me. That shouldn't even be sanctioned. And let's not remember. He actually lost to Tommy Fumbles.
Yeah, but how would they sell this? Jake Paul against Anthony Joshua. This is my problem. How would all these absolute SHIT houses, the Gad, Jug Ears Oliver, Judge Jordan, Puppy Parsons, Umar IFL Umar, Coogan, all these with press access, Bunts and the rest of them. How would all they sell Joshua Jake Paul to the fans? How can they do that? How could they sell that?
Because they have to. It's their job.
Are we going to end up with a body on slab?
They have to. If they're told to sell this and promote this and create a narrative, the very fact that they're talking about it and the very language that you're hearing now about, yeah, it's a dangerous fight and it's going to happen and it's going to be the biggest fight in boxing history. That's the start of the narrative. And for me, that's, we all hear wee whispers and rumors. And for me, the whispers and rumors that don't actually get out into the media are the ones that are whispers. The proper whispers are the ones that are actually getting out on what they're talking about. Like right now, if it's in the mainstream boxing media, I see it happening.
Well, the Ngannou one happened, and they were hammering Fury when he fought him, weren't they? And then once they got offered it, they soon changed the tune and said, "Oh, dangerous fight, this," didn't they?
It's going to be obviously it's going to be a collaboration with Riyadh It's going to be a collaboration with Matchroom. You know, where do you take AJ right now? Like, you name me a top. You name me 10 heavyweights apart from Music and Fury. You name me 10 heavyweights right now
Well,
in the
top
top 20.
25 on BoxRec can all beat Joshua, in my opinion.
Absolutely. So there's absolutely no way that they're going to put him in with any of them fighters.
So can an area level guy beat a guy who what level's Joshua at now? Would you say English stroke British?
I wouldn't put it, I wouldn't classify it as in like boxing level, as in title level, because obviously you've got guys there that are fighting for an area title, but could be near enough European level. And a guy there could be basically, you know, English level. I would put it as in whereabouts in his career is he right now? Well, he's absolutely washed
Oh,
right now.
Joshua.
Washed.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Washed.
Do you think Eddie Hills knows he's washed?
Eddie
They've
Hills
not.
knew he was
That's why
what.
they've parked him up now for 11 months.
It's safekeeping now. This is like a safekeeping phase with Joshua.
Yeah, it's a shame, innit, how it's happened for Joshua, but it's just not worked out for him, has it? I mean, his last world title win were 2020 against an old man in Pulev. So technically, he's in a bit of a mess. Oh, well, his last win before that, a fat man in Ruiz. His record's absolutely garbage. You know, when you go through Joshua's CV, it's absolutely shocking. Gifts and gimmies and old men in it. Povetkin, Pulev, Vladimir, old men, Ungano, and Ruiz, a fat man, they come unstuck there. It's always been a lot of hype and commercial value because of how he looks, but the geezer's got the art of a breadcrumb and a chandelier for a chin. But nobody wants to talk about that, do they?
It was just we talk about heavyweight eras. That was probably the worst era in heavyweight boxing I can remember growing up watching ever. It was actually worse than the Klitschko era.
Okay. Well, do you want to see Jake Paul? We'll finish off on this. Do you want to see Jake Paul, Joshua, and yes or no, Ken? No. Does it happen though?
I see it happen.
Yeah, I say it happens. Okay. Right. I'll see you on part 7, Ken, where we're going to cover the Adrian Mole situation at Sky. All right, lad. Pop, pop, bang. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Don't forget to click on the link in the comments section. It's pinned to the top. Take you straight to the website. Go on, booyaka. Max, don't even ring me.